Hey, thank you so much for your question. I learnt it intensively for 6 months for Iron Fist, and I said I'm going to keep this up. And then gradually over time, I've forgotten it, which is such a shame because it's so good for physical and emotional strength. Yeah, darn it. Yeah, I've kept really busy during lockdown, but probably too busy. I think one of the things that I need to remember is to not feel I have to do anything and just sit in this time. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for asking. How are you guys doing during lockdown? I've had my ups and downs, but I'm looking forward to interacting with people. You know, being on the South Bank in London, can't wait. In all honesty, I haven't properly seen the cast for so long. We exchanged texts here and there, so it was so nice to do the table read. It was 10 years, but it was like we hadn't been away, and it was really special. I'd worked with Matt Strevens on Adventure in Space and Time. Matt Strevens is the exec producer on Doctor Who. I then put a self-tape together for Matt and Chris because I wanted to give them a taste of what I was hoping to do with the role, and thank God they liked it. Before I was an actor, when I was a kid, my mum sent me to tap dancing classes, and I hated it at first. From my point of view, I was like, only girls do tap dancing, but it was one of the best decisions she ever made because it eventually led to me becoming an actor. I may have mentioned this in an earlier post, but I would absolutely love to work with Mark Ruffalo. Not only does he seem like such a fantastic, versatile actor, but he seems incredibly generous and a kind human being who's incredibly grounded. I may have mentioned this in an earlier post, but I would absolutely love to work with Mark Ruffalo. Not only does he seem like such a fantastic, versatile actor, but he seems incredibly generous and a kind human being who's incredibly grounded. I've been acting since I was a kid, but actually when I decided to take it seriously was when I took some time out for a couple of years. I worked with my dad, and it was that time that was really important, that I got to really figure out the type of actor I wanted to be. In 2006, I did a Channel 4 drama called Bradford Riots. Not only was it important to me because of the politics, but the majority of actors in front of the camera were of South Asian descent, which rarely happens, and it's something I'll cherish for a long time. I'm still trying to find this balance, to be honest, but I'm realising that it's important to rest. Rest is more important, if not more important, than working. We work to live, not live to work. But it's something I've got to keep telling myself more and more. Oh, there's so many. But the other day, well, you've got to find movies that cheer you up, especially right now. And I watched Hook with Robin Williams, directed by Steven Spielberg. I've probably seen that film about 7 times. I absolutely love it. I don't have any movies coming out, I wish, but I've got a new TV series starting on Hulu. It's called The Great, and it premieres on May the 15th. We've got a great ensemble cast led by Elle Fanning and the brilliant Nicholas Hoult. Yes, I'm reading this absolutely brilliant book called The Year of the Runaways by Sanjeev Sahota. It's absolutely fantastic. I'd highly recommend it. I seem to play a lot of characters that are very different to me, which I absolutely love. I love the challenge, but maybe I should find something that's more similar to me. But I guess that will bring on an even greater challenge. My fondest memory, or memories should I say, is just working with the cast. We just gelled completely, and we got on so well and created some of the best memories. I love them all so much. I'm going to go straight to Manchester and see my family, who I've not seen for ages. They're currently in lockdown in the north, and I'm missing them a lot. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I became a real Doctor Who fan after I worked on Adventure in Space and Time, and that was because I really got to understand how the idea originated, particularly behind the camera, and the social politics in terms of getting that off the ground. Pretty special. I felt exactly the same as I did when stepping into the Doctor Who universe. It's quite intimidating, but you've kind of got to put it behind you, and actually once the cameras roll you realise it's the same as doing any other job. I compiled a list of facts revolving around the Master and Doctor Who, and then I spoke to Matt and Chris, and then the challenge was putting everything away and then approaching the character like I would with any other in order to put my own stamp on it. And my closest friends will know that I've had some horrendous musical theatre auditions, which is why I try to avoid them. I remember, for example, deciding to sing Aladdin, A Whole New World. Never again. I was about 16 or 17. I'd done a bit of work here and there, had some ups and downs, but I was doing a theatre production, and on the way home, driving with my dad, he said to me, "I don't want you to give up," and it was just what I needed to give me the strength to carry on. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all your questions. I'm going to head in because it's freezing, but I'm sending lots of love. Keep well and keep safe, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.